going the wrong way. So we're now on a live stream on the city walls in Dubrovnik. So I've got on the walls at the marina across there. So it's €40 to come on the walls, but that includes entry to the Mencheta Tower and also the Fort Lovrenac as well. That's with the pass as well. You get free entry to all three. With the walls ticket, you get free entry to all the other two after the walls. So I've done some footage over there. So I'm now going to do a live stream from here up to the ticket point. And we're going to climb up towards the Mencheta Tower. So we've got about an hour till the walls closes. So we'll see how far we can get round on the ticket. Hopefully back to the marina, but I'm not going to bank on it. So the ticket control is just round there. And then you get up to the Mencheta Tower. Savtat Lockram boots. So get the walls ticket out ready. So you have to scan this at the checkpoint round here. And also when you go on the Mencheta Tower and the fort as well, you have to scan it. So this is one of the monasteries. Because you've got two monasteries. You've got the Dominican monastery and the Franciscan monastery. This one's having renovation done inside here. But the other walls entrance is literally just below here on this path. This is the Plocker Gate entrance, which you can get to get to the cable car, which is up there. So we'll now get to the ticket control, which is here. And those arches are where I stood when we had a thunderstorm in 2017. Hello, fella.
Hello.
Hello. That's the other entrance to the walls just there as well. So you get your entrance ticket down below. Not through that gate, through the other gate, you go down them steps. So this is now where the climb begins, because you're climbing to the Mencheta Tower. So there's a lot of steps on this section. So, and also the path can be very slippery as well. So make sure you do not wear flip-flops. Make sure you wear trainers, some shoes with a good grip. This is the Dubrovnik Walls, Joe Phillips in Croatia. So that's Savtat over there. The airport's over there as well, where I landed earlier today. That's Lockram Island, where the replica throne is from Game of Thrones. The hotel you can see in the distance over there has been abandoned since the 91 to 95 war. It's never been reused, but it was used in the Game of Thrones series as well. So just thought I'd add that. You can't visit this fort here, but there is actually an archaeological place you can visit just under that archway. And that's the Plocker Gate entrance, where you can walk up to get to the cable car station, which is literally right there in front of us. So you can see that funny looking building there, and then the cable is going up to Mount Surge at the top where the flag is. So this is where the climb begins now to get to the Mencheta Tower. There is a bar up here before you get to the tower where you can have a beer and go to the toilet. And then the next two bars are over the other side of the dome before you get back to the marina to leave. So the other gate to get into the walls is down there. So it's not the first gate, it's the second one. Basically where that lamp is, it's literally the one just here. You can get into the walls there, plus where I got on at the marina across there, and the Pila Gate at the other side, which is basically the main entrance. So there's quite a lot of steps on this section to get to the bar up there and the Mencheta Tower, and then you basically carry on to get around the other side of the walls. It's a full 2 kilometres in total. It'll take about 2 hours. I might not get time to do all of it because it's 6:05, but we'll see how far we get anyway. I want to at least complete the circuit, but then I'll be on here again in a few days' time with the pass. It's one way round, mate. They always get it wrong. Minchetta Tower is up there. That's the Minchetta Tower, that's the monastery. So many people go the wrong way when they go on the walls. They think they can go down those steps, but it's actually one way round. So they've gone the wrong way yet again. That's the second lot that have done that today. So we'll go past these couple, and you'll see all these red roofs. I'm in Dubrovnik, Wilco. I'm in Dubrovnik, Wilco. Hello to you, Duck for Life. I'm in Dubrovnik on the city walls, heading up towards the Minchetta Tower. So there's the walls ticket, €40. And you get to do the fort and underneath the Minchetta Tower with this ticket. But if you've got the pass, you can do all three for free. But again, you have to pay for the pass, which is the equivalent of the walls ticket, really. So as we're getting higher now, you're going to see more of the buildings of Dubrovnik. There's the Minchetta Tower right in the top corner, and that place with the roof is where the bar is, the first of three on the walls. So you've got a good panoramic shot here, and you can go up there as well and get some good photographs. The whole panoramic shot of there. That building across there is the Ethnographic Museum. Basically used to be a mill. The building at the back is a school, and that's also a school there as well. And you've got the Catholic Church on the restaurant square. You've got the Spanish Steps there, the Walk of Shame steps. You've got the cathedral with the dome. This dome at the front is the Church of St Blaise. And then you've got the aquarium in the bottom of that building, which is the Fort St John. Maritime Museum at the top, which is closed. And there's other museums in Dubrovnik that you can visit free of charge with your pass, and that's the fort across there in the top corner. But you can get in with your walls ticket free of charge and your pass. It doesn't matter whether you get the 1, 3 or 7 day one. You'll get in free on all three of them. So you've got a good view of the cable car here. Right up there, it's not working today because the winds are too strong. But where that mast is, you've got a war museum, and you can pay the combined ticket and go on the cable car and in the museum as well. It's about €30. It's both ways, up and down on the cable car plus entry to the museum. Restaurant up there and a gift shop and toilets. But you can go up there in a taxi, up the road, up the top of there. You go in a car and a taxi. But the cable car is much better because you get to see this more. See, it is trying to brighten up, to be fair. It is trying to brighten up. But I know tomorrow's weather's supposed to be better. So Montenegro is going to look good. At the moment it's absolutely grey over there, but it's supposed to look good tomorrow. So I'll be going up on the fort, which is a lot of steps. So it'll be short weather tomorrow. An early start. always a good idea to bring a bottle of water when you do the walls as well, especially in the heat. And also sunglasses, sun hat and plenty of sun cream. Today don't really need it because it's cool in that regard because of the sun. It's still quite warm compared to what the UK was when I left earlier today. But you got a good view of Dubrovnik from up here. So the cable car station is there, so it's not operating because of the wind. We got a fantastic view of Dubrovnik now from up here. And that's the fort across there. We're getting up to the Mencheta Tower, so we should get round most of the walls. I'm hoping to complete the circuit, but I know they will gradually close the gates. But I'm going to complete it. There's all these little nooks and crannies that you can go in as well and get extra photographs. So make advantage of it. Sorry. There's the other attraction you can do there, look. That's how you get under the tower. So you come up the steps from that bell tower down there, up the side of this bell tower, and you get to there, which is the other attraction you can do on your walls ticket. It's the outer wall, western side of the wall. So you can go in there with your walls ticket and go underneath the Mencheta Tower and go and visit the archaeological site, which I will do in a few days. Here's the first bar. I think it is open because the door's open. You got a full panorama of the Dubrovnik now. First bar.